Aiden's being bullied?
I'm afraid so.
Wow. That explains why it's just so difficult getting him onto the bus every single morning. He just must dread coming here.
I really hate to hear that. I try to make this classroom a welcoming, safe place for all of my students. I try to see the best in all my students, and maybe that led me to miss the warning signs. For that, I apologize.
It's okay. No, it's so at least we're all on the same page now. So is somebody physically hurting or intimidating him?
I've seen no evidence of anything physical. I also spoke with the other teachers and several lunch and recess monitors, and neither have they. Bullying at Aiden's age is primarily verbal and social. Name-calling, teasing, spreading lies and rumors.
Right. You don't have to hit someone to hurt them. And the pain of being laughed at or excluded can cut just as deep and last even longer.
What makes you think you could catch the killer?
Well, I have a wealth of personal experience. I understand what motivates a killer. I understand all about the darkness, and I could put myself in the place of this killer. I could put myself right into his head, and I could absolutely help the police track him down before he ever had a chance to hurt anybody else.
Well, that is a well-intentioned but catastrophic idea. Franco, you've already dealt with the darkness, as you call it. You've been able to control it. You've virtually eliminated it. I think it's a mistake to access that again, to reopen the impulses that you may or may not be able to control. As your psychiatrist, your mental health and your well-being are my top priorities. Let the authorities deal with this.
Even if I could potentially help save lives.
It's not worth the risk. No, listen. We have come so far together, and I am so proud of the life that you've built for yourself. Don't jeopardize that now.
Well, when you put it like that.
Let me deal with the police. I'm sure I can provide them whatever insights they need.
Okay. Thank you, Doc. You always make me feel so much better. Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Hi, can you meet me at Aiden's school?
Okay, why? What's going on?
I'd rather tell you in person.
Okay, I'm on my way.
You know, bullying? Are you serious? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just as upset as you are, but becoming irate is not going to solve anything.
I understand that's difficult news to hear.
Yeah, it is. Aiden's a really good kid. I mean, he's a little sensitive, but
Which could be the reason the bully is targeting him. Aiden's schoolwork hasn't suffered, but he's becoming more withdrawn by the day. He sits alone at lunch. He barely touches his food.
He's secluding himself.
So you need to do something. You need to intervene. You need to get the class together and tell his fellow classmates that he's being bullied.
If it were my child, that would be my first impulse. But Aiden already feels isolated, okay? Drawing attention to the situation is only going to further single him out.
So this is common knowledge that he's an outsider?
You need to find this kid. You need to punish him. You need to set an example.
That's likely to make the bully even angrier and more resentful. I mean, who do you think the other kids will side with?
Instead of one bully, he'll end up with a whole classroom full.
Okay. So then, why don't you tell us who this kid is who's bullying Aiden, and then we'll get his parents in here, and then we can put a stop to it.
I'm afraid I can't do that.